If you're in the market for a large three-row SUV, then your options are actually pretty limited. Sure, there is a ton of 7-seat cars on sale today, but the third row is often little more than an afterthought. Not so with the new and improved Hyundai Palisade, which is the company's biggest, most powerful, and most expensive SUV. The Palisade tops Hyundai Australia's SUV tree, sitting above the Santa Fe and the Tucson in the local lineup. It's powered by Hyundai's latest hybrid drivetrain, which is based around a 2.5-litre turbocharged petrol engine and electric motor combo, and it's backed by a 6-speed automatic transmission driving all four wheels. The Palisade is available in one trim level, called the Calligraphy, and it retails for $89,900 before on-road costs. That sounds like a lot, but you do get a lot for the money. And you can really see what you're getting, physically at least. The Palisade is more than 5 meters long, and it's almost 2 meters wide. I love the look of those 21-inch alloys. I really love the LED light signature front and rear. The dual sunroofs really make the car stand out. In fact, the Palisade really makes a statement. It's a similar story inside the Palisade. I mean, check out the sheer volume of leather in here. It's almost like one of those leather clubs that I've heard about and never been to. And it's not just the leather that catches the eye. The design is resolved and confident, and it's executed very well too. The screens are small but clearly visible, and Hyundai has kept all the essential controls for things like heating and cooling, multimedia and the like outside of the screen. Hyundai has stacked the Palisade with tech as well, including 6 high-power USB charging ports, a 14-speaker Bose stereo, a digital rearview mirror, and a digital key that works via your phone to unlock the car. The gear shifter is located to the right of the steering wheel, which frees up the center console for more storage, as well as a cool charging bay for your phone. The seats themselves too are cooled and heated and powered every which way. Even the third row of seats is heated. This is the standard 8-seater with 3 seats in the center row and 3 seats in the third row. You can actually option a pair of captain's chairs in the center row for an extra $1,000. And as you can see, space here, here, and across here is no problem at all. This is the boot with the third row in place, and it's got almost as much room as Hyundai's i30 hatch. Drop the seats to get 712 litres of space, and drop both rows to turn your Palisade into a panel van. It's been a while for me between drinks with Hyundai's hybrid gear, and this is the latest iteration of it. And I've got to say, they've done a bloody good job of improving it. The early stuff was a little bit stop-start. You could tell when the electric took over from the petrol, but in this new version with the 2.5-litre turbo petrol engine, it works really, really well. It's very seamless. You don't get that electric range that you might be used to when you're looking at other vehicles with their super hybrids and so on. It's not a plug-in hybrid either. It only works as a series hybrid. So the electric motor and the petrol motor work together. It generates a little bit of electricity to fill a tiny battery, but the upside is that it all works seamlessly together. It's got plenty of push, plenty of poke, even for a smaller engine inside this big car. Big kudos to Hyundai as well. They haven't hidden all of the features that you need on a daily basis behind the screens. There's plenty of hard points to reach down to change the climate, to get to the maps on the screen without having to fumble through endless menus on the dashboard. Plenty of controls under my thumbs as well if I want to control the stereo, volume up and down, all those normal things that we're used to. One of the things I really love, there's a little star button on the steering wheel, which allows me to access the driver aid systems immediately and to, let's say, keep quiet some of the ones that are a bit annoying. And here's a little inside tip for you if you do end up in a Hyundai product of this generation. All you have to do to silence some of those systems is to hold the mute button down for a few seconds and it'll actually shut them all up. Now, the Palisade is more than 5 meters long and almost 2 meters wide, but out here on the country roads in New South Wales, it actually handles pretty well. Steering particularly is a bit of a high point. There's a little bit of feel underhand. You don't need this thing to behave like a sports car, but you don't want it to wander all over the road as well. So Hyundai has done a great job in fine-tuning it for local conditions. The Hyundai Palisade is sizable, it's spacious, it's sumptuous, and it's stylish. And it drives amazingly well for such a big rig. The main thing going against the Palisade is probably that $90,000 price tag. Although I don't think it's that expensive for the amount of car that you actually get. If you really need to carry people and stuff, the Palisade is cheaper than its Euro branded rivals. Make sure you click on to carsales.com.au for all of your Hyundai news and reviews.